Ever been stuck at the airport and wondered what your rights are as a passenger? Today we're diving into 6 air passenger rights you should know. So, sit back, relax, and get ready to become an air travel expert. Let's do this. Okay, first up, let's talk about getting bumped from a flight. It can be a frustrating experience, but it doesn't have to ruin your day. Bumping, also known as denied boarding, happens when there are more passengers scheduled to fly on an airplane than available seats. The business practice of bumping is not illegal. Airlines oversell their scheduled flights to a certain extent in order to compensate for no-shows. Most of the time, airlines correctly predict the no-shows, and everything goes smoothly. So what are you entitled to if you get bumped? Well, passengers who are denied boarding involuntarily due to oversales are entitled to compensation that is based on the price of their ticket, the length of time that they are delayed, and whether their flight is a domestic or an international flight. Most bumped passengers who experience delays on flights will receive compensation equal to double the one-way price of the flight they were bumped from, but airlines may limit this amount to up to $1,075. So don't be afraid to stand up for yourself and ask about your options. And here's a little insider tip: be nice. Airline staff deal with a lot of stress, and a smile and a polite request might just be the ticket to scoring some extra perks. Let's face it, delays and cancellations are the worst. If the delay or cancellation is due to controllable reasons such as maintenance or crew problems, cabin cleaning, baggage loading, and fueling, you might just be entitled to a refund. According to the U.S. Department of Transportation, if an airline cancels a passenger's flight or makes a significant change in the flight, regardless of the reason, airlines are required to provide a prompt refund to a ticketed passenger, including those with non-refundable tickets, should the passenger choose not to accept the alternative offered, such as rebooking on another flight. Most airlines have clear policies in place regarding refunds for delayed or canceled flights. And here's a little tip: if you booked your flight through a third-party website, be sure to check their refund policies as well. We've all been there. You see a price that seems too good to be true, and in a moment of excitement, you hit that Book Now button. But then, reality sets in and you realize those dates won't work. Don't worry, in most cases, you have a 24-hour grace period to cancel your flight and receive a full refund. This 24-hour cancellation policy is a lifesaver for travelers who are prone to making last-minute decisions. It's like having a guardian angel looking out for your travel plans. Okay, picture this. You're stuck on the tarmac, your flight is delayed, and your stomach is starting to growl. You can feel the hunger pangs setting in, and you start to wonder how long you'll be stuck here. But hey, before you start eyeing your fellow passengers as potential snacks or contemplating the contents of your carry-on for the third time, remember those 2 magic words: passenger rights. Yes, you have rights even when you're stuck on the tarmac. Airlines are required to provide passengers with food and water during lengthy tarmac delays. This means you won't be left high and dry. Now, I know what you're thinking. Are you telling me that airlines are actually required to feed us? What's the catch? The delay has to be lengthy, usually more than 2 hours for domestic flights. So, if you're just a bit behind schedule, you might not get that snack pack. But even with these caveats, the tarmac delay rule is a major win for passengers. It ensures that you won't be left without basic necessities during those frustrating waits. Losing your luggage is one of the most frustrating travel experiences. But hey, if your luggage is lost, damaged, or delayed, you could be entitled to compensation from the airline. The key is to act quickly and file a claim with the airline as soon as possible. And here's a little tip: take photos of your luggage before you check it in. And finally, traveling can be stressful enough without the added challenges that passengers with disabilities often face. From navigating through crowded terminals to ensuring that necessary medical equipment is safely transported, the journey can be daunting. But here's the thing: if you have a disability and require special assistance while traveling, don't hesitate to contact the airline in advance and let them know your needs. This can include anything from needing a wheelchair to requiring a service animal. Airlines will make every effort to provide reasonable accommodations for passengers with disabilities. They can provide assistance with boarding and deplaning, ensuring accessible seating, and offering support with mobility devices. If you have a disability and require special assistance while traveling, don't hesitate to contact the airline in advance and let them know your needs. So there you have it, folks. 6 air passenger rights that every traveler should know. Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself, ask questions, and demand the respect and compensation you deserve. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more travel tips. Safe travels, and I'll catch you in the next video.